Hello everyone, today I'll be showcasing a build for Jade. It will be an energy efficient, high damage, good survivability build, where you'll be staying inside of your Exalted, throwing down Light's Judgment, and then detonating those procs with your ult fire, and the glory will be a blast focused one. Now the build on the glory is Galvanized Diffusion for multi-shot, Lethal Torrent for fire rate and multi-shot, Frostbite for cold and status chance. This cold will mix with the innate heat to make blast, Pistol Elementalist for the status damage, Prime Target Cracker for critical damage, Corner Strike for damage, Anemic Agility for the fire rate, and Galvanized Shot for status chance and gun condition overload. Now the arcane I'm using here is Secondary Innervate, where on hit it increases critical hit chance by 10%, which resets after 6-bit critical hits. You'll be using this to get your crits, as you won't be needing critical chance mods. Now the build on the Warframe. Now because it's Jade, you do get two aura mods. I have Corrosive Projection and Aerodynamic. Corrosive Projection you could really swap out for whatever you want, but I recommend keeping Aerodynamic, as inside of your Exalted you'll be airborne, so Aerodynamic gives 24% reduced damage while you're airborne, which can be really helpful. And then in the X list I have Aviator, where it reduces damage by 40% while airborne, which is good while you're near Exalted. Now for the mods, I just have Primary Direction for shield capacity, Precision Intensify for ability strength on your 4th ability, which is your Exalted, Stretch for 45 ability range, Augur Message for ability duration, Boreal's Hatred for shield capacity and ability efficiency, Fleeting Expertise for more ability efficiency, Prime Flow for maximum energy. Now you can swap this out for whatever you want if you don't care about having max energy, but I just keep this because I like being a bit lazy and stocking up on a lot of energy. And then finally I have Prime Continuity for a bunch of extra ability duration. Now the arcanes I'm using here is Arcane Aegis, where on shield damage you gain 3% chance for 30% shield recharge for 12 seconds, and Molt Augmented, where on kill you get 0.24 ability strength, which stacks at 250%. So I'll give you quite a bit of ability strength. Now, if we look at the stats for the Exalted, it only drains 6.25 energy on cast and 1.25 energy a second, and casting your ult fire to smite and detonate those judgment procs will only cost 6.25 energy. And on top of it all, at the bottom, you can see that we get 50% damage reduction while we're inside of Glory on High. Now, before we get into the video, I'd really appreciate if you could drop a like or subscribe, as that would help me out a lot. Thank you very much. Now the enemies I'll be testing against is 20 Carbonated Begunners with the Steel Path modifier on at enemy level 160. Now for the demonstration. First, you want to use your second ability, Symphony of Mercy. This will give your squad and you ability strength, and with this ability strength increase, you want to cast your Exalted to get a bit more ability strength into your ability. Then you want to switch over to squad weapon damage increase with Symphony of Mercy. Then you just got to chuck out your 1, Light's Judgment, and then use your Exalted's ult fire. 1, then 2, and that's all you need to kill them. Now I'll demonstrate again. 1 tap, and then 2 to completely clear any enemies. As you can see, it's quite nasty, does good amount of damage, and it's really cheap to do. And it hits a wide area while nuking out everything as you're doing blast damage, so yeah. That's about it for the video. Hope you enjoyed the build and enjoyed the showcase, and give the Warframe a try, as it's very fun to use, and as you can see, it's quite strong. You're very survivable while dishing out a bunch of damage in a pretty good area. So yeah, thank you for watching and have a good day. Thanks, goodbye.